So as a black male teacher, I already know that there's certain stigmas that I walk into a school already having attached to me. At the first private preschool I ever worked at, it was horrible because first off, at the interview, I should know something was janky because she was like, okay, I see your resume and I see that you worked at other schools with lower income families. I was like, yep. And she's like, well, here at this school, you don't have to worry about any of that, for lack of a better word term, ghetto behavior. And I was like, oh, what exactly is ghetto behavior? And she's like, like them acting a fool or cutting up. No, they were kids, and kids are going to be kids. I've been working with kids most of my life, and yeah, kids will be kids. After the interview, she's like, I want to offer you the job, but do you think you can pass a background check? And I was like, yeah, my resume shows you I've been working with kids my whole entire life. And she's like, okay, so we're going to run a background check. And so then a few days later, she calls me. She's like, hey, guess what? I said, hey, what's up? And she's like, your background came back and it was clean. And I was like, yep. And she's like, were you nervous? I was like, no, I wasn't nervous at all. And she's like, okay, well, you can start first day of school. That first semester, I was in that classroom with my co-teacher. And my co-teacher was like, hey, have you noticed that anytime that a new family comes to tour the campus, they have you run errands? And I was like, wow, you know what? No, I haven't really noticed that, but you're right. And so then a few weeks later, a family came to tour the campus. And my director, she came in there. She's like, Mr. Hills, hey, can you do me a favor real fast? Can you move all the chairs from room 2 to room 7? And I was like, yeah, I was a little confused. I was like, but why are we moving chairs from room 2 to room 7? Like, it didn't make sense to me. So then as I'm moving the chairs, I see the family coming into tour, and I see that they're heading to my classroom. As I walk back into the classroom, the family's still in the classroom. I walk up to them. I say, hi, my name is Mr. Hills. And before I can even say anything else, my director cuts me off. She's like, yes, this is Mr. Hills. He helps out around the school. Who help out? No. I'm Mr. Hills. I'm the lead teacher in this classroom. And they were like, oh, so you're the lead teacher. And then the director was like, well, sometimes he leads and sometimes Miss such and such, she leads. I said, no, I'm the lead teacher in this classroom. This is my assistant teacher in this classroom. And so then the parents were kind of confused a little bit. After the parents left, I pulled the director into the office. I said, hey, I need to talk to you. And she's like, yeah, what's up? I said, that stunt that you pulled back there, I don't like it and I don't appreciate it. And she was like, well, Mr. Hills, you have to understand that these parents come from a different background, and sometimes someone who's different kind of scares them. And I'm like, well, you know I was different when you hired me, and I'm going to be black for the rest of my life. And if that scares them, then one or two things need to happen. Either they can go to a different school, or I can go to a different school. And so she's like, you know what, you're right, I apologize. Needless to say, I did not stay there very long. I did 1 year there, and then I dipped. I went back to the hood where they appreciated me. Miss Martinez, Papi Chulo, he's coming back.
Thanks for watching. Like, subscribe, and leave a comment.